Hello everyone, I hope you're eating wonderful leftovers. I promise you, I tried to iron my shirt, it just didn't work. Welcome to my channel. This is the Indigo Jo channel and I am an intuitive tarot reader. Today we're going to be seeing what will be happening for you in December 2020. Now in front of me I have the 3 piles that you can choose from. It goes from left to right, so Spessartine, Garnet, Big Spite, and Bronzite will be the 3 piles. I'm going to show you a close-up of the piles so you can look them over. Once you've chosen your pile, go ahead and click on the timestamp that I put in the description below for the reading. Hi Pile 1, this is for those of you who chose the Spessartine Garnet Crystal Card pile. Before we get into those cards, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the tarot cards that I selected for you guys. Let's see. We'll get a little channeled intro into your reading. I feel like in December you guys are going to be calling the shots in your life. You're kind of coming into this place where you feel like you're the queen, or you're finally owning your empress or emperor mentality, and you will be calling the shots in all ways. You'll be very creative, you'll be creating a lot. You guys might own your own business, or you might work from home or work for yourself or do freelance in some way, and you're going to be given a lot of opportunities in December, and I see that you'll be having to make choices, or you get to call the shots and decide what's best for you instead of someone else making those decisions for you. Also, I see you guys kind of balancing your life, coming out of a karmic situation and overcoming some negativity that might have been happening previously in your life, and now you're a lot wiser with these situations. So I feel like maybe you've cut some people out of your life, or you've cut things that were unnecessary, that were just burdening you in life, and you're going to be in a very balanced place in December. And then lastly, I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know if some of you are pregnant or growing your family, but you're definitely going to come in contact with a lot of people, or at least one person that's a part of your soul family, someone you were destined to meet and someone you were destined to be with in a very strong kind of way, maybe like a family situation, a relationship, or a really close friendship will be coming into your life in December, or you guys will be reconciling or coming back together. And I feel like you both have gone through a lot of changes, and you've come to this place where you're more spiritually awakened now, and you finally have gotten to a place where you've balanced yourselves and can come together. All right, let's get into your cards now. So you guys chose Spessartine Garnet as your crystal card, and what I see from that is that you guys are finally coming into a place where you can expose your true personality, you can expose your charm and charisma, and you don't feel guilty for that. Or maybe in the past you felt like you were a little bit too much, or you didn't want to be too much, so you felt like you had to hide yourself, or you felt like you had to be more modest. But I see you kind of doing the opposite of that in December, or you're warming up to the idea of showing more than you've ever shown before to people, and being more vulnerable with people about who you are, and not really caring what people say, what the jealous people say, just kind of exposing yourself and your true charm for what it really is. And then we have Angel of Love, so I feel like you are your heart has gone through a lot, and you've done a lot of healing, and you've kind of come to this place where you can be more exposed and put your heart out there again finally, and maybe open yourself up to new love, to a new person. And I feel like you are attracting a lot of new suitors coming in December. we have Angel of Strength too. So I feel like you could be attracting a soulmate or a divine counterpart, someone who is kind of like the opposite to your main energy. So if you're more feminine, this is going to be a masculine person, or if you're masculine, this is going to be a feminine person. And you're attracting someone who is going to be there for you, someone who sees a lot in you, someone who is grateful for you, someone who wants to protect you, wants to nurture you, wants to learn from you and teach you and be your strength. I feel like people kind of see you as this person as well. They see you as being someone who has overcome a lot and grown so much from it and actually come into your own strength as well. So maybe before, where people might have taken you for granted, now you are setting your own boundaries, or you have set your own boundaries, and you've kind of transformed and almost become a new person, and people are noticing that. And we also have the transformation card. So yeah, I feel like you guys are finished, or will be soon finished, with this transformation that you guys have been going through. And in December, you'll be rebirthed, or you have been rebirthed as this new phoenix that's rising again. And then we have rejection. So I feel like maybe before, you've been coming out of this rejection energy. Maybe you felt kind of left out in the cold by someone, or maybe you did end a relationship with someone and it's been hard on you for the past few weeks or months or even years. But it seems like there's going to be a fresh energy that's starting anew in December for you guys, because we also have a new start is coming, new moon. So I feel like you guys will have a new start. And I feel like this is more of like, in romance, when it comes to relationships with people, instead of just kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve, instead of just being laid back in love, or just kind of accepting whatever people were willing to give you, I think now you've kind of set your boundaries and set your standards higher, to where you will only accept what you feel you deserve. And that is the new start that you're getting. You're getting exactly what you have been wanting to manifest in love, because you've become this angel of strength now, and you have set your standards essentially. And then, just to lay out the initial tarot cards again, some extra messages I'm picking up. Maybe you guys will be switching up your makeup if you wear makeup, or your hairstyles a bit. I see some of you getting haircuts. Some of you focusing on your health. You might be exercising more. And then, yeah, I feel like you guys are just going to be more vocal about how you feel. You're going to be more cutting, I guess, with your words with people. You're going to say what you mean more. You're going to be a little bit more blunt, and you're going to be more vulnerable and authentic with the people that you surround yourself with. So that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video. Thanks. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the Big Spite crystal card pile. And before we're getting started with these cards, I actually pulled some of my tarot cards for you guys. So let's see what we have here, just to get like an initial channeled message. So what I'm getting is, you can't move forward without healing first. That is the initial thing that I'm sensing from these cards and hearing, is that maybe you've been wanting to rush things forward in your life. You've been wanting for just a speedy recovery from whatever it is you guys have been experiencing. Something has been holding you back emotionally. However, you can't move forward until you balance out your emotions, because in some way, even like no matter how hard you try to suppress them, they're affecting the decisions that you're making currently. So in order to move forward, you have to do it in a more slow and steady pace. You need to take a step back and breathe and heal from this situation, because we have 3 of Swords here. So I feel like you guys have been going through something that's a little rough, and something that's kind of been hurting you, or in December at least, maybe it's like you'll be recovering from some sort of heartbreak that took place. And this could be a personal, like romantic relationship, or this could be a business sort of situation. I do sense, I feel like it could be either or, so depending on your situation, but we have the Temperance card here. So I feel like you're kind of in a state, or you will be in December, where you just need to take a break and actually heal yourself before you can go full speed ahead into whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life. So um, Knight of Pentacles is all about slow and steady wins the race. So it's all about doing things the standard way, doing things the foundational way, like building the foundation first before you come rushing in. So I think you're going to be building the foundation for something in December, and it's going to make a lot more progress than you realize. Maybe it's going to feel like you're moving so slow, like things are progressing so slowly, but you're actually building something huge brick by brick. So Rome wasn't built in a day, that sort of situation. And you're also going to be healing from a heartbreak, is what I'm seeing. So getting into your cards here, right? So you guys chose the Big Spite crystal card, and with Big Spite, it's all about drive, courage, unshakable force, aggressiveness, almost like meeting your goal by any means necessary, but of course by positive means. It's all about going full speed ahead, and I feel like this is what you want to do. Like you guys in December are going to be trying to go full speed ahead, and it's important to keep that sense of drive, but what I'm getting is there's some emotional things that might be holding you back a little bit. So it's, like I said, it's important to take a step back and give yourself that time to cry if you need to. We also have seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I feel like you guys are coming into a space in December where you need to strengthen your faith a little bit. So instead of just going full force physically with overworking to kind of distract yourself from whatever it is that you're dealing with mentally or emotionally, definitely take time to meditate, connect, dive into your psyche, dive into your emotions, and strengthen that faith that you have. Because if you're lacking in faith, you can work hard as much as you want, but you're not going to manifest anything. You're just kind of going to be working and working and working and maybe not even seeing results. So make sure you go back to the root of the issue and you go back into your mind and meditate and give yourself some peace of mind first. Because I feel like whatever this is, this could have to do with an older male or your finances. We have King of Earth here. I feel like whatever the situation is that went down, it left you feeling hurt, feeling upset, feeling like missing someone very terribly, and or this will be how you feel in December, and you're going to be feeling some sadness, wanting to shed some tears. And if you hold yourself back from doing that, it's not going to help. It's not going to help you to move forward. So make sure you give yourself the time to cry it out, let go of the emotions, get them out of your head, get them out of your space, and then move forward in a healthy manner. I also feel like maybe you are feeling betrayed by someone in December. It could be a close friend, it could be a family member, but I'm feeling like you just felt like someone really sold you out, someone really backstabbed you, someone really betrayed you, and you need to cleanse your space. Like, clear away this energy, take a step back from these people who are hurting you or who you felt like have hurt you. Be in your own energy for a while before you can even regroup and move on. And then it says a time to give rather than take, but it was in reverse. So what I'm getting is maybe you've been giving too much or people have been taking from you a lot. This could even be your friends. Like, you've just been there for them and maybe they weren't there for you in the same way, and you just felt like you feel kind of alone in this sense in December. But this is a time to take rather than to give. So this is the time to stay in your home, in your own energy. This is new moon in Virgo, and Virgo is the hermit card in tarot. So I feel like this is giving you permission to be a hermit. You know, whenever you can, take a few days on your own. I know December is about the holiday time, but even when you're around, you know, people or family members, just let them know that maybe you need like a second alone, or something. Give yourself an hour early in the morning to meditate or do something for yourself. Buy yourself something nice, because I think this is just a warning that maybe you've been giving away too much of your energy, too much of your money, too much of your time, and it's kind of draining you and leaving you feeling kind of empty or sad. So just a reminder to give to yourself and to protect yourself in any way that you can. And that's all I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonates, and sorry it wasn't the rosiest of readings, but I hope you can tune into some of my future readings to see if things change. And if it did resonate, please leave me a like or comment or subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the Bronzite crystal card pile. Now, before we get into these cards, I'm actually going to show you some tarot cards I pulled for you guys specifically. Let's see. We're going to get a little intro message for your reading. I feel like in December, you guys are going to be making a very important and final kind of decision. You guys are going to be owning your authenticity and finally speaking up for something that you really want, that maybe before you were kind of cloudy about, like you weren't sure about what you wanted, and you're going to finally be deciding something and telling other people about your decision. This could have to do with a relationship or a family. So this was the first card I got, sorry. But then 10 of Cups, this could have to do with a family situation or someone that you've been in a relationship with, and this is all about your happiness. Like you're finally coming into a place where you're deciding something based on your happiness, based on what you're passionate about, what you really love and what you really want. Whereas before, maybe you were basing your decisions off of others, but you're going to come out on top and finally decide something that you've been wanting to do for a really long time, and you're going to feel very proud of yourself and very happy that you finally made that decision and kind of came clean to other people about it. And now it's like you feel a sense of ownership and like you're on top of the world in December because you finally made this decision. Now, getting into your cards. So, starting off with Bronzite, you guys picked Bronzite, which is a stone that's all about trust. It's all about loyalty, trust, self-respect, and self-trust. It's all about trusting the universe to have your back and trusting that you're always on the right path no matter what. It's about making the decisions, whether they're tough decisions or easy decisions, making the decisions that are best for you no matter what, and trusting yourself to make those decisions. So I think it's coming back into asking the question of, am I a trustworthy person? Do I trust myself? And are the people around me trustworthy? Can I trust them? And should I continue to trust them? And putting yourself above others in the sense that you should be the first person you trust above others. You know what I mean? It's like you shouldn't necessarily be taking everyone else's advice about what you should do without checking in with yourself first and deciding what it is you really want first. So it's all about having that self-respect in order to value your own opinion above other people's. So I feel like that's what you guys are coming into in December. You're coming into this space where you finally are valuing your opinion above anyone else's, because no one's lived life from your perspective before. Even people who you view as very wise, people who you view as very intelligent, they haven't necessarily walked in your shoes before. So maybe they know what the best thing is for them to do, but no one can really know what the best thing is for you to do except for yourself. But I do feel like you guys, whatever you're deciding, you're attracting a lot of abundance to you. We have blossoming abundance here. And this could be in the form of an investment from someone or a return from an investment. It could be a creative endeavor or some project you've been working on, or it could be a monetary gift from a guardian or just a gift in general. You guys are attracting a lot of prosperous things to you in December. We have the garden and the gate. So I feel like even though there's all these opportunities hanging in the mist for you, there's a part of you that wants to hold yourself back still. There's a part of you that has that that little bit of fear in you still. And I do believe you guys are shedding that, you're coming out of that, but you kind of have to push yourself a little bit to go past the gate, the garden gate. You have to go a little bit past your comfort zone because what's on the other side is basically a whole new life. There's even more for you to discover outside of your comfort zone. And I think you guys are realizing that in December. I think in December, you guys are going to be looking amazing. We have Queen of Water here, which is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone who is very beautiful, someone who is very loving, nurturing, someone who is in an overabundance of love, emotion. And I think you're giving yourself this love. It's like you're kind of returning this love into yourself and you're investing in yourself. I think you guys are going to be owning your look, maybe trying out a different look. You're going to be really going within. This woman has her eyes closed. It's kind of like finally retreating from the world, going within and doing some inner healing as well as outer healing. And people are going to be seeing you as being very beautiful, being very kind of feminine, like embracing your feminine side and your creative side in December. And then Ten of Air, which is Ten of Swords in the traditional deck, is all about accepting that something has ended. So I think in December, you're accepting that something has finally come to an end. And this, I think, has to do with a romantic relationship because we have the love card here, which is kind of like the strength card, but not really. It's like a feminine and a masculine energy, but they're not facing each other. And that's something I noticed in this card. It's kind of like they're facing away from each other and they're like hugging each other almost as if it's like to say goodbye or goodbye for now. So I think you're kind of coming to the end of a love situation or you're coming to some sort of break in a love situation, and that's causing you to finally invest more in yourself because we have the self-love card. So this isn't just the cliche of, oh, you should love yourself and that's how you heal. It's like you guys have already, I think in December, have healed. Like you've accepted that this is over, and I think you even called that shot. Like you were the one that was like, okay, no, I need to cut this out for good. That was your decision. And because you made that decision, you are now fully embracing your self-love. This isn't me telling you, oh, you should love yourself in December. This is you in December. You're the one who has already learned how to do that. And then we have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So I think because you guys have really owned your own power and cut things off that you didn't need, you're going to be attracting so much more. Like the change is that everything is coming to you now. Like maybe before you were the one chasing and now things are going to be chasing after you. So it's kind of like you flip the script a little bit, the switch. You flipped something and now everyone's going to be coming after you and wanting your attention, and you're going to have to pick and choose like what it is you want. Because you have the options now. You have all the choices and the choice is yours. You might even be attracting this situation back, this love situation that ended, because eclipse, for some reason with eclipse, I kind of feel like that's like a rebirth. It's like a really renewal of everything. Like you're inspiring people to change as well because you've changed so much inside and outside, and you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor in December, and I'm thinking more towards the end of December. And then we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. This is perfect because I think new moon in Sagittarius is actually in December. So around that time, maybe notice something that changes, but you definitely have luck on your side. So you're going to see financial gains, some gifts, some prosperous things kind of come into play towards the new moon in Sagittarius time. So that is all I have for you, Bronzite. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I will see you in one of my future videos. Thanks. Bye.